Laura Ray, and we're here for the Battle of the Lipsticks. A little over a year ago, I did this video and you all seem to love it. So I'm back with some different lipsticks. We're going to let them battle it out and see which ones I would pick if I had to repurchase again. Let's start with one of my most expensive lipsticks. It's $46. That's so much money, but I always try higher end products to see if there's something more affordable out there that works just as well. So this is the Dior Addict lipstick, and it's a very hydrating lipstick, super glossy. These types of lipsticks, you do have to reapply after drinking water or coffee. They are going to wear off. They're not super long lasting, but I love this formula. It feels amazing on my lips. Now, one that I have that's so similar is from Laura Geller. It's $21, and this is her Jelly Balm. Now, the shade I use for the Dior is Rose, number 422. And this shade on the Laura Geller is just peachy. They're very close in color, although in this video I'm not doing any shade dupes. It's all about formula, the feel of it, and comparing the packaging and is it worth spending more for the lipstick. When I look at these two, they're just so similar. I maybe even like the Laura Geller a little bit better. But if you're not worried about packaging, you're not wanting something maybe that looks super fancy, I think the Laura Geller's beautiful. They're both plastic packaging. Now the Dior is a heavier plastic. This is very thin. But there's such a huge price difference between $46 and $21. So I say the winner of this battle is the Laura Geller. For our next battle, we have a product you recommended to me, and that's the Nars Afterglow in the shade Orgasm. It's a tinted lip balm, again, very hydrating, very thin formula, feels exactly like a lip balm with a little bit of color. Now this was $28, which still I feel is very pricey because I have so many drugstore balms that I enjoy, but it is beautiful and I was excited to try it because I do like a lot of things from Nars. Now, I thought I'd put it up against Clinique Pink Honey. We always hear about black honey. I love black honey so much, but pink honey is a beautiful shade. I did a YouTube short comparing black honey and pink honey, and so many of you wrote me back and said, you look so much better in pink honey than the black honey. So this has become a favorite. Personally, I love the packaging on the Clinique. I love this slim packaging. It just feels very easy to put on because the balm is more narrow. This is a little wider. So I've always loved the packaging on the Clinique. As far as the formulas, they're very close as far as how they feel on the lips. The Nars, as I said, runs $28. This runs $25 for the Clinique. I think they're both beautiful shades, but I feel like the pink gives me a little more life, a little more color. So I'm going to say the winner of this battle is Clinique Pink Honey. Next, I'm going to have battle two lipsticks I wanted for a long time, and I don't know why I never bought them. We'll start with this from Clinique. I bought this in a set around the holidays off of Amazon. It was such an amazing deal. I think I got 3 lipsticks for the price of what I would normally pay for one Clinique lipstick. So I went for it, and this is the shade Bamboo Pink. Now, it's so deceiving when you look at it at the tube. You wouldn't think it's pink. It looks very beige. It's more of a beige pink. This lipstick has a pearl look to it. So if you're not a fan of pearl, you wouldn't like this. But I think the shade is very unique. I really like it. Now, some of you might not like it on me because I have more of a neutral, warm skin. Although I am very neutral and wear a lot of cooler shades, but I find I get the most compliments from all of you when I wear something that's more warm. So again, some of these shades you might not like on me, but they might work great on you, and that's why I'm testing them out. I think someone with a cool skin tone, maybe blue eyes, silver hair, I just think it would look gorgeous. But it's a beautiful shade. I'm still happy that I got it. Now, another one you're probably not going to like on me very much, but I use it for mixing with other lipsticks, is a shade I wanted a long time from MAC. It's Blankety. Now, this doesn't have any kind of pearl to it. It's a cream matte. But boy, this is beautiful when I put it in the center of my lips with other shades. It's a little too light without a lip liner for me to wear it alone. But those of you with a lighter skin tone than I have, I think it would look beautiful as a nude. It's gorgeous. Now, the set that I got, like I said, was so reasonable. I'll try to link it if that's still available. You can even see the packaging is different on this because it was like a holiday set. This lipstick normally in their regular tube from Clinique is $26. This one from MAC is $23. Both of these formulas are just so beautiful. And I have a hard time with this because I love MAC so much. But I do love this, the way it glides on the lips. It feels a little thinner, which I think actually works better on my mature skin. Now I can thin this out with a lip brush to have it not go on quite as thick. But believe it or not, I think Clinique is the winner of this one. I was shocked about this lipstick from Rare Beauty because I thought it would cost more. This is $20, and I still have to double check the price on this because the packaging is very luxe. It pops out of the bottom, and I just feel like this is the caliber of some that I'll show you today that are in the high 30s, like $36 or $38. So I think the price point on this is fabulous. Now, the shade I bought is Humble, and it's a matte, but it's a very creamy matte, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's vegan. I love Rare Beauty, the brand, and this shade is so pretty. It matches with many of the things that I wear. If I wear a neutral look or I want to go with a little more of a muted lip, I think this is perfect. Now, I'm going to have it battle a drugstore lipstick, and that's L'Oreal. This is the Le Nude in Admirable. This shade is a little deeper than the Humble, and it has hyaluronic acid in this formula, and also they promise 16 hours of wear. I, again, love this shape. The shape just like the Clinique, where it's long, slim. I feel like it's easier to apply. This is $9.99, and again, the Rare Beauty I think is beautiful, and it retails for $20. For this round, I'm going with the L'Oreal. Now, I do want to tell you it does have a little bit of fragrance in it, not as strong as their regular lipsticks. So for me, I like that so much. Again, I'm not sorry I purchased the Rare Beauty. I think it's a great value. The packaging is beautiful, but the packaging on this is pretty luxe. I love the way it looks. It is plastic, but so's the Rare Beauty. And most lipsticks do come in plastic casing, so that's nothing shocking. But this is just very elegant, classy looking. I love the way it looks on my lips. It glides on easily, so I think it deserves the win. Next, we're going to have a drugstore battle. This is Pink Wink from Maybelline. It's a repurchase for me. I love this shade. It has a little bit of a pearl to it, but not too over the top. A beautiful pink. I love wearing this in the summer, the spring. It just makes me feel happy when I wear this shade. It's so affordable. I paid $5.64 for it. It's just fabulous. Now I'm going to have it battle it out with Flower Beauty with their lipstick. This is the shade Barrymore. I love the formula of this lipstick. It was one of her later lipsticks she came out with. This is the perfect pout. I am such a fan of Drew's lipsticks. I think they are so superior to most that I try. This is hydrating. She puts hydrating ingredients in it like you would see in higher end makeup. If you're looking for a new pink lipstick, I say give Pink Wink a try if you've never tried it. Let me know in the comments if you've ever bought that shade. It's very popular. I think it looks good on everyone. But for this round, I have to say it goes to Flower. This formula is just so utterly amazing. I love it. I normally don't wear a berry shade like this, but because it's so thin, I'm able to get by with it. If this was a thicker formula, say like the level of a MAC, that amount of thickness, I wouldn't like this. It would look too heavy on my lips. But because the Perfect Pout is so thin, very much of a balm texture, sort of like the Dior that I showed at the beginning and the Laura Geller, it's just so thin and luminous. Look at the luminosity in this. So I've been a fan of these lipsticks for a long time, and especially this shade. It's what I'm wearing right now. Oh boy, this battle is going to be so spicy. First off, one of Charlotte Tilbury's new lipsticks is the Pillow Talk Fair. It's such a beautiful shade. I'll always love Charlotte's packaging. It's so luxe. I've given it to friends before as gifts, and they said, wow, this is the most beautiful lipstick that I own. I love how this glides on the lips. It looks very hydrating. When you look at my lips with it on, they don't look dry at all. They just look so soft, and I think it's beautiful. This color would look even better, I think, on someone with a lighter skin tone than me, or maybe a deeper. I think it would show up on either better than someone like me with a medium skin tone. I think the Pillow Talk, the original, probably looks better on me than this. But I do love it, especially if I use a lip liner and mix some shades with it. Now, it's going to battle it out against Mario's favorite. For so long, I wanted to try this lipstick. This is Bronx Baby. And when you go to Sephora and you see it sitting there, it has an arrow and it says Mario's favorite. So that's why I wanted to try it so much. It has more color to it than the Charlotte Tilbury Fair. It's more of a nude and more brown in it. It gives me more life. So as far as which shade looks better on me, in my opinion, I think the Bronx Baby looks better. You let me know in the comments. But I think Mario picks this because it looks so good on all of his clients. And so I really love this. So if we're looking at it and we're battling it out, I have to say it's Mario. I am shocked because I've always loved Charlotte Tilbury's lipstick, but I just think this looks better on me. It's more hydrating, creamier. I just love it. The overall winner is Flower. This lipstick is $11. It's beautiful. It performs like high-end. I think even the packaging is really pretty. You just pop the lipstick out here. It seems to stay shut, doesn't open up in my purse or anything. And I just love the way this shade just makes me feel alive. Lipstick can do so much for our confidence, just how we feel. It's amazing how adding that little swipe of color can just change your day. I still can't believe it. It's my all-time favorite product. I did want to mention that something great is this doo-wop. This is for around the lips, preventing bleeding of the lipstick. And I used this today, especially since I was trying out all these lipsticks. Believe it or not, I filmed this whole video with the camera off. Oh, and I had to redo putting all these lipsticks on. So I have put on 20 lipsticks this morning before school. So I had a lot of fun doing this video though. In the description are all the links, and I appreciate you shopping those links. You are the supporters of my channel. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave it a thumbs up. Let me know which lipstick was your favorite. I would really love to know that. And I hope you have a blessed week. I love you all so much, and I'll see you soon.